Aloha, everybody.
Hello. Now I'm still used to being able to see everything, and now I can't see anything.
Right? Well, and even when you can see something, StreamYard is so slow that it's like I always pull out my phone to watch the chat that way because otherwise I miss it. I
That's
miss it
amazing.
otherwise. Yeah. So I guess we should wait a couple minutes just to see who
Yeah.
shows up. I know Ginger Faye is here. Hi, Ginger Faye.
Hi. I just have to say, you guys, you've never seen an unboxing on my channel, guaranteed, because I can never wait to open a package. You don't know how hard this was for me.
Oh my God. I wanted to rip it open yesterday.
I was like, how can I wait till tomorrow?
At least I had another one to open, so that kind of tided me over.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Uh,
Our lovely Essence 818 Neem sent me a belated birthday gift.
oh, cool.
So now I am the proud owner of the Star Tarot.
Oh, cool. I don't have that one yet, but it was like in my cart, and then I took it out of my cart, and then in and out.
Well, I had ordered it from Amazon like back in June, but apparently I had ordered it right after they had yanked all of them because of the whole Emperor misprint.
Yeah.
And then Amazon was just yanking me around. First, it was like I was going to get it in September. No, then I'm going to get it in October. But earlier in October, then we said, no, wait, we're going to give it to you at the end of October. It just was like bouncing all over the place. And I'm just like,
I think that's what happened to me, and then I canceled it.
right. Well, I was complaining about it. And Neem's like, well, because I wrote Schiffer, they sent me a whole new deck, not just a card. They sent the whole deck. So I'm just going to keep the messed up deck and send you the replacement. So.
Yeah. Right. So they sent you a new one from Schiffer? Schiffer sent it?
No, Neem sent it to me because Schiffer had sent it.
From Schiffer.
Right. Well, no, she got it. She opened it and counted to make sure all the cards were there and everything, and then sent it on to me.
For your birthday.
Yeah. Which was a month ago, but that's okay.
Happy birthday again. Mine was
Thank you.
Too. We're both in September?
September 7th.
September 18th.
Nice. Hi, Han. And hi, Jamala. Jalama. Sorry, Jamala.
Hi, everyone. I can't see you, but I know you were there.
Yeah, and Debbie Shavatz is here. I'm like, do we open it now?
I know. I'm
Let's start opening.
Let's start. Oh, thank goodness.
I can't wait anymore.
I've got to see this. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's double wrapped too.
Yep. I was just like, okay, it's double wrapped.
So for those of you who don't know, this is a Kickstarter deck that I actually talked Amber into.
Yes.
And it's her first Kickstarter deck.
Yes, it's my first Kickstarter deck.
Oh, definitely double wrapping here. Okay.
Double wrapping. Let's see.
Oh. There we go. Finally.
All right. Okay. Wait.
Oh, and of course, inside the wrappers, it's still
wrapped.
Still wrapped.
Right.
So this is the Destiney deck tarot. The Destiney deck, the art of tarot. Oh God, I cannot wait.
It's gonna be beautiful. I'm still.
I know. I still. Get in there. Get in there. This box is amazing.
This box is really cool. Did you get your box out of the plastic yet?
Yeah, I just did.
Cool. How would you say it feels? What is this feeling? It's like
it's the rose petal finish.
Yeah. It feels like rose petals.
Mm-hmm. It's very soft, and I love how that it's embossed. Right.
That's what I'm looking forward to in the deck too.
And this little gap is interesting too, because it's very easy to just lift right off.
Ooh.
Oh wow! Right?
Look at that. That is so pretty.
Oh, that's a mouthful in there, isn't it?
Yeah. Tarot can be looked at as a reflection of our story and a key to our inner wisdom. I like that. And there's more.
Our karmic lessons can be found in each of the 78 cards. When we access the wisdom that the tarot cards disclose, we are given instructions that create a recipe to live an inspired life. Wow, that's
beautiful. Oh, and on the bottom, it says a little bit about it. It says the major arcana is a representation of life's karmic lessons. Okay, so that's how Lisa sees it. And the minor arcana reflects the details and experiences of our everyday lives.
Everyday lives, yep. Oh, there's 2 additional cards. Interesting, I did not know that.
Life Path 9 and Life Path 22. Both very sacred numbers. I know, like, 9 is the number of service and 22 is like the 20
master number. And then there's some on the inside of the box too here. I'm truly honored to present this deck to you. It is infused with love and positivity. This deck is dedicated to Mark, Ella, Joya, and my beautiful mother for supporting my dream.
Oh, that's so cool. And she's got her little signature on the bottom.
Yeah, with all my love, Lisa. I invited her to join us. I don't know if she's going to get to, but I will send her the link. So.
That's cool. She's probably super busy.
Yeah, she was really hoping to be here, but
yeah, maybe another time. Maybe she'll come on again. So we're finally getting to the cards.
Yeah, rose petal finish for sure.
Rose petals. This reminds me of the Wild Unknown feel, right?
And like True Black.
Yeah, I don't have the True Black one, but I found that.
And then Children of Litha also has that kind of.
Yes, I have that one. It does.
Mm-hmm. I love this like matte gold side there.
It's my light that's making it so yellow, but let's try a different look. If I put on that light, you could see that.
It's matte, but there's like this little glint and glitter to it, which is very cool. I love that.
Me too. Oh my goodness. So the backs are...
Hi, Jezebel. Yeah. The backs. The backs are not reversible, which is okay.
That's fine for me. Yeah. Some people it might bother. It is totally fine for me. It's not reversible.
So I do reversals, but if the deck itself is not made to use reversals, I don't use reversals with those particular decks. So this will be a non-reversal deck for me. If someone wants readings with reversals, I'll grab a different deck. So
okay. I do reversals. I just don't like look at it. I just don't look at the backs.
See, for me, a lot of times if I get a jumper that jumps out and it's reversed, I'll definitely read it as a reversal. Some people never read jumpers as reversed, but
yeah, it's like your own personal. This is so cool, you guys. I don't know if you can see, but the reason what attracted me to this deck was that it was so like abstract. Like, I've been into abstract decks lately, and it reminds me of a constellation. I like the circular. It's like a clock in the background, or like degrees. You do have symbolism in there. And I don't know if you guys can see this properly on mine because it seems so bright, but she puts keywords there. So like risk and beginning. And then you have all of these light-colored, this light-colored symbolism to draw from. Maybe you can see yours better.
Well, I'm using just pretty much natural light. So I'm bringing it up a little closer.
It's dark here, so I've got bright light because we're like 6 hours apart.
We have beginning and risk as the keywords for the Fool, which I didn't realize it was going to be an animal deck. I'm looking, and the cards are animals. Did you know? It's
not fully animal, but the first two are.
Yeah. Well, it's just I love how like it's very abstract.
Me too. That's what caught my attention. And this says action and creativity.
Oh, so, we're on to the magician, which I love, is a raccoon.
Yeah. You know what I like? That even though there are keywords, they're so kind of blended in with the whole picture that if I don't want to use it at that moment, it's not going to draw me to it.
Right. You can just focus on the rest of the picture.
Yeah. It's not like a Doreen Virtue tarot where you have the whole meaning on the bottom.
All right, where you have like a big paragraph.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. But I am going to have so much fun working with these.
Oh, I love the Hamsa on this.
Yeah, there's the Hamsa. You could see it way better on yours because put my light down. There we go. That's better.
Wisdom secrets.
I love
this
it.
This is gorgeous, and the feel. I want to see how it shuffles because I know for me sometimes that rose petal just kind of interferes with shuffling.
Mm-hmm.
But like sometimes it doesn't though, because I have the Oracle Roots and Wings, and that one for some reason the rose petal feel doesn't interfere with the shuffling. So
right. Look at this. This is pretty cool. I just want to talk about the symbolism here. So this is the High Priestess, right? And you have the Hamsa. And the Hamsa is 5, stands for Chamesh, which is the 5 books of Moses, which is the Torah, which is the 5. That's why it's called 5. Chamesh, Hamsa, and Torah. And you have that whole symbolism with the high priestess actually holding the Torah scroll in her
hand.
Yeah, she has the Torah scroll and that whole thing with Torah, Orat, Tarot,
right?
Or that whole thing. It's all there in the symbolism. I just noticed that, and if I put these two together, because I like to do that too when I get a new deck, I have like acting or taking action from deep wisdom, or it's not just like, or maybe book learning done. Now you're going to act on it instead of just like knowing it. You're going to integrate it. So I like to like put them together and see how they're reading.
I like to pair things too, just to see how they look next to each other, because looking at card by card is fine, but seeing how they look when they're paired.
Yeah.
Like when we have the Empress here, she's a cat.
I love that. This reminds me of Egypt too.
And then Empress and Emperor together. I mean, so the Empress has energy that looks like it's going up, and the Emperor has energy that's kind of going down.
Oh yeah, because even it's in the ears. Like I see that upward moving energy and that downward heavier energy, lighter energy. It's like a good pair, like a yin yang.
Exactly.
Kind of energy.
Well, I love how there's also symbols in the circle around.
Yep.
So
it's a lot to take in. I'm going to sit with this.
Right. It's like the longer I look, the more detail there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like, yes, it's abstract and it's kind of, simple pictures, but at the same time, it's like the deeper you go, it's like there's so much more to it.
Look at the Hierophant. What I'm seeing there is the hands, the giving and the receiving, the wisdom from above being received down below, or like the higher wisdom, and even within the self, like the higher self, you're receiving wisdom from yourself or from the divine or wherever. I think that's so cool. And passing on knowledge too, the importance of not just like holding it. Yeah, knowledge is made to be passed on. I love it.
That's very cool. And I love how this hand is not just holding a crescent moon, but you see the whole moon cycle on the hand itself.
Oh, yeah. Small detail.
There's tiny little details and everything. Oh, the lovers. That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. The doves.
Doves carrying hearts.
You know what? I love this depiction because for me, my favorite keyword for the lovers, because I like to pair the cards, like I like to pair the lovers and the tower. So for me, the lovers is harmony, and I think that
Lisa's here.
Words.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh, is she there?
Yeah, she's here.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
We're just going through card by card, Lisa, because we want to just absorb it all.
Yeah, we love it.
It's gorgeous, Lisa. Yeah.
We love it. I was saying my favorite keyword for the lovers, like how I think of it, is harmony. And the fact that there are two birds flowing together and each one is going in their own direction, like individual direction, but creating a harmony. I really love it. And it
I
says,
love that the key words are trust and decisions, right?
yeah, it just fits
Mhm.
so perfectly.
I love that the chariot is a unicorn.
Yes. My favorite.
Just love that glint that's in there. Bling bling.
And I almost missed it. You could see Pisces in there.
Yeah, all of them have
All
had
of
their
them.
yeah.
It's
And
beautiful.
they also have the elemental symbols too.
And the elemental symbols. I absolutely love it. For me, the chariot is direction. So I love, how it's in this confident pose where it's going up, and even that the horn, it's like it knows.
Right. There's like a little glint at the end of the horn too.
I love it. It's like it's its own guiding star.
Well, and with these lines here, it's almost looks like a compass to me.
Yeah.
So
Like
that same
that's
direction, right?
absolutely, that's what I liked about it, is it looked like a compass to me actually when I first saw it. This is so cool.
Thanks for the link to the deck, Jezebel.
Yes. Thank you guys. I can't see anything because I'm on the other end of this. I don't know what's happening. Strength. What beautiful keywords. Patience and compassion.
Because, right, doesn't inner strength take patience and compassion even with yourself? And there's that Leo sign.
Leo. And it also reminds me of Aslan from the
Narnia.
Narnia, like the wise Aslan, and I love it. Like true strength.
Excuse me. Tickle in the throat. Oh, the Hermit.
Hermit. This is my birth card. I love it. The owl.
Oh my God, Lisa. I just noticed Lisa's comment. She's like, you two are amazing. Can you write my next book?
Yes. Oh. Well, you gave us so much to work with.
I know, right? I love that glint that you get if you have it just at the right angle.
Okay, so
the owl
here.
is just.
Here's what I see in it, Lisa. I don't know if you added this, but I think your inner intuition guided you to this. I see the star on the top of the owl. Oops, there's my finger. The star is glimmering just like his, and I like that this looks like the lantern itself. Sorry, this is so bright.
Here, Al.
Yeah, you hold it. It looks like the lantern itself. And then at the bottom is the moon reflecting back the light within, and then it's moving without. Sorry, it's like so light. I don't know why. So it's like that inner light and that inner reflection that fills you with that wisdom, and then you radiate it outward and you become the lantern, as the owl is the lantern. I think that's so cool. I love it.
And even the shape around the owl is kind of like lantern shaped.
Yep.
This is an amazing deck, Lisa.
Amazing. I'm gonna have so much fun reading with it. And I like to hold them together, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I put them both together, like patience and compassion will lead to inner knowing.
Well, what's funny is I grabbed the other way.
Oh, cool. You got it with the Wheel of Fortune.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes.
Doesn't that just pair so perfectly?
You know what that hit me with? Like through change, like you remain at the center through your inner knowing, and you know which direction you're moving in, no matter what you face.
I love that. Yep. And that change brings inner wisdom too.
I love it.
That wheel, though.
You know the dark crystal? Remember the dark crystal? This reminds me of the that whole big thing.
Oh, right. That Agra has in her.
Agra has it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but it also looks like
the planisphere or whatever she called it. I forget. Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Justice.
Justice is amazing. That is gorgeous.
That is gorgeous. Look at this. Like, for a minute, I had to sit with that for a second. You could see the scales. You've got the scales bound. Oh, and you've got all of these symbols inside. Like, I really like with everything.
Right. There's the chain of symbols just kind of going straight down, almost like the sword of truth, right?
And also the balance that we see, the equal and opposite, with this little like black dot that's radiating here, like a little black star.
Mm-hmm.
On
There's
both
one on the right.
The right and the left. It's showing that mirror reflection with that, and trying to decide or balance. Ooh, it looked black for a minute because of my light, but it's gold.
It's gold. Sorry. Yeah, that's why I was holding it up.
In the dark, and I've got just my light, so that's what happened. It's gold. It's not black. There we go. My lighting is horrible right now. I don't know what happened. The sun went down, and I'm in a dark room with just like one light ahead of me. Light. Maybe that's better.
So I just have to share with you, Amber, what Lisa just wrote. Truly, your understanding is truly remarkable. You two. I am obsessed with you both.
We're obsessed with you, Lisa. That's why we were like, oh, I can't wait to get this.
Right.
Oh, we love it so much.
Oh, wow.
The Hanged Man.
Exactly. That's just...
I really like the hands reaching from both directions, because for me, the Hanged Man is kind of like, it's kind of like the opposite to the High Priestess. Mm-hmm. So like the learning and then the embodying, or like actually grasping, getting hold of that knowledge, like integrating it into yourself. So when I see both the hands, the upper and the lower, grasping for that eye, or like actually reaching it,
right,
it reminds me of Odin hanging on Yggdrasil and like
reaching for that all-seeing eye.
Yep, and the runes. I love it. So cool.
And I love the little detail here of like the things hanging, right?
I love that too. It's like
little crystals hanging or something.
Yeah. It's not a dream catcher, but it also like reminds me of one.
Right. Well, and they're dripping from the moon too.
Yeah.
So much symbolism in here, Lisa. It's amazing.
Beautiful. And death.
Death. Wow.
I like death.
That's a very cool death card, I must say.
When I see the skull there, it does remind me of that transformation from, one state into the other.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the triangle right behind it.
Triangle, yeah. And it's radiating. It's going out into the ether once again.
Returning to source.
I love it.
That's cool.
Temperance. Very cool. I can see the fire.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like the wings and the fire. I could see the mixing of elements. The tempering, the mixing and tempering. And then
gorgeous.
Yeah, and it fits with the keywords too, where it says healing and guidance.
Healing and guidance. Yeah.
Because you get that, with temperance, that medicine feeling, like the balance,
Mhm.
the medicine. So we have the healing, and then also, that angel, the wings, and we have guidance, and it's just guidance from above.
So many little details too. Got the sun and the moon kind of mingling at the bottom there.
Right.
And then the star at top, the same color as the blue. So there's that guiding star.
And you have in the Rider-Waite, the temperance card has the upward triangle as well at the
Mhm.
on the
On her,
angel
on her forehead, right?
on the forehead.
Yeah.
So it just fits. The devil, really interesting.
Oh, that is interesting, isn't it?
That is cool.
Is that 6 set of wings? Is that what that is?
I see 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6.
Interesting.
This is interesting. Lisa, what I want to ask her about this bird choice. It's like a bird made from wings.
Right.
And what does this are you allowed to say? Like, I don't know if she wants to say it or not. Like, what are those wings? Like, where did that come from?
Oh, bye, Jezebel. Let's see. It's a fallen angel.
Ah, because I see the down, like in the art, the down
Right.
movement of the feathers, and they looked like angel wings. So that is so cool, a fallen angel.
Fallen angel. And it's like the wings are trying desperately to reach back up, but at the same time are drooping.
Right.
It's a lot of layers to that.
That
and
is
look,
perfect.
here you have that all-seeing eye again, but it looks clouded, right?
They've fallen too far from it. It's like us, even like if we bring this down to earth, like if we were reading in a regular reading, like for someone's daily life, this would definitely be like someone's vices and everything. Like, you're just a little disconnected from your higher self right now, from your, oh, did you hear someone? Do you have to?
Yeah, someone just knocked on the door. I'll be right back. I need to get
Go ahead,
Apollo
mute
set up
yourself.
for his. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I
Mute.
can't see anyone, but I'm going to talk to you. So just when I'm thinking of the devil card in our everyday, occurrences, if I'm not going to read, I don't like to read so esoteric when I'm reading for someone, but this is just like even anything in your daily life where you feel like, maybe ate a little too much sugar that day, or things that you knew were not in your best interest, or you just feel clouded. You just feel like you don't know which way to do things. I really love that. The fallen angel. Oh my goodness. The tower. Perfect keywords. Lisa, if you're listening. Because this is always how I see the tower. It's revelation and destruction. So that destruction, or that falling apart of, oops, sorry, I'm trying to get that light off of there. Falling apart of structures that maybe you'd built before, foundations or things or relationships or whatever it is in your life that you've had before that are no longer supporting you or don't fit, your current energy or your life. They fall apart, and that brings revelation. It brings new things into your life. It brings new views. So I love that. That's even paradigms falling apart, which bring revelation, or you gain revelation from those paradigms just breaking apart. It's like that moment when you're like, oh, that's why I did that, or that's why that's in my life. Hi, Jonathan. I was talking about the keywords on
We're back on the tower now.
On the tower with destruction and revelation. I think that those are so perfect.
Right, because the tower really is just like stripping away illusions, so you are forced to see the truth. So there's that revelation, and sometimes people consider the truth to be a destructive force, right?
Yep.
So,
and I love all of that like sacred geometry in there, because it's like that to me, it's like structures falling apart and new things and new vibrations coming into play. So I love that.
right, the structures in the middle just kind of draw my eye in.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty.
Star. Beautiful.
It's the architect coming out in Lisa.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what really attracted me to these cards, is that sacred geometry, that abstract, the round geometrical figures. That's what really pulled me into this deck. When you showed it to me, I was like, oh, I have to get that.
So I don't think you heard, Lisa, but this is Amber's first ever Kickstarter.
No, I never wanted to back another Kickstarter. I always waited, or I did Etsy or whatever, but I saw your deck and I was like, I have to back this. I think it's amazing. So I'm going to back it.
Wow. This, you were talking about a dream catcher. This
makes
me think of a dream
That's
catcher.
a perfect dream catcher.
Right. And it's interesting that it's 9-pointed.
9-pointed. You know what I think of when I see this? This is just a personal thing that I once knew this indigenous woman, and she was telling me about her grandmother, and that her grandmother always said to about the dream catcher, like, always weave your web tightly and take your time so that you can catch or attract everything that you need, like the right people and the right everything in your life. So that's what this reminds me of.
So you remember how you saw the dark spot that was gold?
Uh-huh.
There's one here too.
There it is.
Just off in the distance though, like a shining star in the night.
I love it.
Very cool.
The moon, dream, and illusion. I love those two words. I mean, how many times do we get so caught up in our dreams that, or sometimes we have illusions or delusions, and they don't turn out to be the way that we expected.
I like tilting it to get that glint in there, because these
That's
cards are just like, they draw you in with the glint, I think.
I'm going to be playing with these like every day. The sun.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Success and security.
The hands are open, full, radiating.
And also at the same time receiving.
Receiving, and yeah. It's like it can be receiving and giving, like showing.
At the same time, right?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
I always pair the sun with the hermit. So it's like the hermit is like contained within, and then the sun is like, and here it is, now I'm presenting it to you.
I love that. Oh, and there's like, oh, you see it's very faint. There's like a S.
Oh, yes. Good one. I didn't even catch that at this moment. There is. You can.
Like a backwards S, but it's still, yeah, that's what caught my eye right there.
Listen to this. This is what hit me when you said that. Okay. So in Hermetic symbolism and everything, the sun represents the infinite, or the one, because of it's seen as that never-ending light that shines down on the world. So I almost see the
infinity symbol. Yeah.
The infinite.
Yeah, I can see that totally. Oh, gorgeous.
I believe when artists do this kind of work, they channel, Lisa.
Definitely.
So whether you like meant that or not, but I think there's obviously a lot of intention went into this. Like, I just believe at a point, like it's not even logical. Like, you just begin to channel the energy into the card and it just comes out. What do you think, Lisa? I don't know if she's still there, but
yeah, she's still here.
Yeah,
and she thanks you for backing the Kickstarter. She says, "Thank you, my dear." Yeah,
my pleasure. Excited to have this in my collection.
Wow. Yeah.
Rebirth, letting go.
I love how the eye is half lidded, like they're just waking up.
I didn't even think of that. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Like they're coming out of that long sleep.
Yep. Finally seeing things as they are. That rebirth, right? Third eye finally opening.
I love that. I can even see the like the circle, sorry, that little circle there and the four directions, the four elements, and like kind of seeing the world in a whole new way, like the four elements.
Right. Well, and that symbol is also used as a symbol for the planet Earth.
And the planet Earth, yeah.
Right.
Beautiful. Earth waking up, a new Earth, a new reality for Earth.
Mm-hmm.
The world.
Oof, talk about blingy.
Success and joy. I know that attracted me to this deck too, of course. It's sparkly. Success and joy, and that is so much what the world is for me.
And this time, oh, let me see. You have the eye right in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Focus.
Wide open, yeah.
Oh, it almost looks like a pearl right in the center.
Ooh, I like that. I didn't think of that. I thought the eye, like it looked like the eye was looking up, but it does look like a pearl.
The pearl of wisdom at the center of everything.
Oh, or the jewel inside the lotus.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly. I could see that now.
That's what it reminds me of.
And we start with the minors with
Yeah.
cup.
I actually have to go soon. I'm not going to make it through the full deck.
No, that's okay.
But I'm just going to start showing
We can,
walking.
you know what? We can just speed through the rest, I think, because I also
get
my sign in the background.
right? The children, that's what it is.
The children. I love this Two of Cups. It really goes hand in hand with the Lover's card.
It does. And the 3. I want to see the 3 and the 5. Okay, this is beautiful. The 5, you see the some of the cards up and some down, sorrow and loss.
Oh yeah. That is a gorgeous 5 of Cups.
And like if I put these two together, you know, I see a loss of a friendship or some sort of relationship, or the opposite of like some new abundance and new relationships coming out of a loss. Like you lost someone and then you met this whole new circle of friends or relationship. It reads
loss leading to connection.
Yeah, it reads so fluidly. Like I can just right off the bat, I can open this deck and I can read with it. That's what I love about it.
The 4 of Cups is gorgeous too, because you get that RWS vibe with the hands holding it out.
Oh yeah. You know what I said about the 6 about the Lovers, that I like the word harmony?
Mm-hmm.
So look at the 6 of Cups, and it's the 6 because I equate 6 with harmony.
And it's harmony.
And reconcile. So cool.
That's gorgeous. And then 7, opportunity and confusion. Perfect for the 7.
So cool. While you are showing that, I want to show this because I got the cloth too.
Oh, you did get the cloth?
I got the cloth.
There's the 8, and you have that crescent moon behind the cup. Aloha, Jackie. Welcome.
The cloth, the veil.
The veil. Oh, wow. You can totally see through that, can't you?
It's cool. It's soft. I like it. I liked it because I was like, I could use it as a reading cloth, or I don't know, in my hair too or something.
Yeah. No, I regret not getting it.
Soft too. This whole deck is soft. It has
I
beautiful.
know that rose petal finish with the
Yeah,
roses on the back.
I love
So we
it.
got, I love this 9 of Cups with that lotus.
Oh yes.
Because the lotus also almost looks like someone like sitting in the lotus position, kind of just being there with their cups.
I also associate 9 with attainment and being surrounded by attaining. So that's perfect. Like with the lotus, when you think of someone in like the lotus position, like they've attained
Right.
nirvana or their aim or their direction, their wish.
They're in connection, right?
Yeah. I feel like in those moments when you like attain everything and you feel like everything's just right, like those are those moments where you're in perfect alignment.
I had a teacher when I did my Japanese tea ceremony talk about like the fact that he himself had reached enlightenment several times. And he said, reaching enlightenment is not like you reach enlightenment and then that's it. It's like you reach enlightenment and then you fall out of it. And then you reach enlightenment and then you fall out of it. So that's what that card is for me, is that moment of like having that perfect moment, enjoying the flower, and then realizing the flower is going to melt away at some point.
That fits so perfectly too because it's a lotus, and I when you think of those water lilies that open during the day and they close during night, and then also the roots that are at the bottom, because I used to grow water lilies. I had this big tub and I grew them, and like in the evening they just closed down.
Right.
So that's perfect. I didn't even think of that till you just said it.
This is a great 10 of Cups. Prosperity and celebration.
And look at the page. Like you have the fish there.
I love how they're like,
Look
did you
at
ever
that.
see Avatar: The Last Airbender? The moon and ocean spirits, and they swam in a circle like a yin yang. That's what I'm getting from those two fish.
Beautiful. And I love the night. The moth.
Oh wow, the lunar moth. Yeah, that's very cool. Sorry, Simon. I know he's not here, but he might watch back. So.
Why? What does he not like moths?
Oh no, he's no to moths for Simon.
No to moths.
New love, artistic. Ooh, I've never really connected artistic with Knight of Cups before. That's cool.
Oh yeah,
I can see that though.
Like, yeah, that romantic creativity.
The poet.
Searching. Yeah.
Oh, queen.
I like how the queen is associated with action. That's pretty cool.
Action and victory.
Victory.
And it's like
that's pretty.
The lotus blossom is coming out of the cup itself. So.
And look at this. You have like the it looks like the Merkava, like the body of light.
Oh yeah.
The astral body.
So many layers.
Lots of layers.
That's amazing, Lisa. I hope you're still here, Lisa.
Yeah, we love this. We're your biggest fans.
Wow, I love this king. And it's interesting that it's strong and psychic.
Strong and psychic. I like that. And you see that like it's like a king. Like you see those
the rays. But the thing that caught me was the oh god, I'm gonna mangle the word. The trichetta.
Yes.
I don't have the word for it.
I just forgot what it's called too. I don't want to say it wrong. Yes, there's so much symbolism.
And now, so we went from cups to pentacles.
Pentacles.
This kind of is reminiscent of that sun image, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So we have the ace. of Pentacles, prosperity,
Prosperity.
beginnings.
So much here. It's like the seed that can develop into anything. And then in the 2, because I always associate 2 with balance. I mean, with
Right.
decisions. And then, so this says balance and decision. So that's perfect.
I love those hummingbirds too.
Me too. And this must be Lisa's card, the architect.
The architect, yeah. 3 of Pentacles.
Right.
She's still here. She said she's working and watching.
Yeah.
You 2 are simply amazing. I can't get enough.
Oh.
I love it.
Thank you.
Well, we can't get enough of you, Lisa.
Of this deck. Success, the architect. I love that.
4
stability,
security. Mm-hmm. And you were right. That was her card, 3 of Pentacles.
Yeah. Look at the 5. Hardship and isolation. Very cool.
Oh, wow. And then there's that image of something getting either coming out of the middle or it's almost like an eye coming out of the middle there.
It does.
Or almost like something's being stabbed into the middle. I'm not sure that one.
It does. It looks like so many things. It also looks like DNA. It looks like an umbilical cord coming out. It looks like an eye coming out. It looks like the Caduceus sign. It looks like so many different things. Can we ask Lisa what she was thinking if she's allowed to say, when she made those 2?
So Lisa, yeah, what is that symbol in the middle there? It's like, I can also see a crescent moon with a star in the
right.
circle.
I also see the crescent moon with the star. The cosmos that our DNA is connected to the star system, or
we're made of star stuff.
We're made of star stuff.
I love it.
Stardust. Did she say what that was? Those
she hasn't answered yet.
Oh, okay.
She's probably typing.
That's okay. She's working.
Yes, and G. Every card has astrological signs embedded in it.
Yeah. That's also why I got this deck, by the way, because I'm not so great with astrology. And like I really like numerology and Kabbalah and tarot and all that. And I'm not so great at astrology, and I really wanted to work at that. So when I saw this deck with the astrological signs, I was so excited.
Yeah, this one also has the sign of Taurus right there.
Right. The planets and everything. And the signs, I really want to get into that.
And I love how this one, it's like, instead of seeing someone handing out coins, it's like this hand coming from the ether giving you riches, right? Or in reality, it's the spiritual side of things giving you opportunity, right?
I love that. I love that. Ooh, the 7 is pretty cool looking.
Wow, it's another one of those, like, I could stare at it for hours picking out detail.
Yep. Look at that.
That is amazing, Lisa.
Potential and anticipation.
Very fitting. Oh, and I love how it looks like little wheat bushels coming out of the top and the bottom there.
Does remind me.
Waiting for harvest.
Yeah, it's like I've got all this abundance right now, or it's like almost there. It's not quite there. Like, what can I do with it? Or I'm waiting for it to be complete. It was like this deck, like waiting for this deck when it was almost done.
And then 8, achievement, education.
I love it. Achievement and education.
Yes, Angie. That was the sign of Saturn in the center of 7 of Pentacles.
So cool. So
Right here, you get the Virgo sign. Because Virgo is associated with 8, 9, 10.
Virgos, yeah.
Represent.
I'm
The
gonna
other
be.
thing I got to say about this deck, just real quick, is that usually when you have that rose petal finish, cards can stick together very easily. Like, I haven't found any stickiness to this deck.
No, I'm actually like picking it up and dropping it, and nope, it's not sticking at all.
Perfect rose petal finish.
Absolutely. I'm going to be taking this with me to work and like sleeping next to it. That's what happens when when I'm connecting with a deck. It's going to be going to work with me. It's going to be next
I
to me.
love that rosebud in the center of 9 of Pentacles. Yeah.
I was looking at that. That's pretty cool.
Oh, Lisa, finally, I got an answer. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
So that 5 of Pentacles. Grab it again.
With those intertwining things.
Here we go. So the 5 here. The 5 of Pentacles is about hardship. Yet you wanted to remind people that from hardship comes new mindset. And the wand is there to remind us that there is relief. So it's a wand.
And I could totally see the wand now.
So much symbolism. Recovery comes when there is a change in mindset. There is so much I can say, but it isn't letting me.
Right.
Ha ha ha.
Right. Of course. That is so cool. I know. Oh, guys. So Lisa has a huge book. We should say
yes.
it.
Oh, yes.
Lisa has a huge
I think it's still going, right? Is it
still going?
The Kickstarter still going, isn't it, Lisa? I don't have any of my moderators right now to go grab it for me.
Yeah. She has like, a PDF that comes with this deck, but then she has this huge book.
Jackie, I just made you a moderator. Can you jump over to Kickstarter and find that?
Yeah. Because as you can see, there's so much symbolism in this that, she has that huge book that's really like a workbook and like brings you through everything. That's my understanding. So, because there's so many layers to this.
I know, there's so many layers.
It's deceptively simple, but it's not. It's not simple at all.
It's, Jackie, it's the Tarot Treasury.
Yep.
This page of Pentacles is amazing. Good news.
Visionary.
I love how we did that in unison.
Here's a card for Simon. Or not for Simon.
Not for Simon.
I love it though.
Detailed, committed.
I like that. This reminds me of like the Virgo personality.
Mm-hmm.
You want everything detailed and organized, or
you know me so well. Oh wow. Beautiful. I love this queen. The queen is so amazing. And there's that very faint lotus blossom again.
In the background, right there. Wisdom maternal.
Oh, thank you, Neem. I didn't realize. I forgot you were still listening. Neem pulled out the link for people.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, guys, if you get this deck, we recommend the book too.
Well, and also in the Kickstarter, if you order the book, you can order the book and deck combo.
Oh, yeah. So
if you haven't ordered the deck yet,
you might as well get the combo.
Get both, right? 5 days to go.
Right. There's so much to this. Father, logical.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
You know what I always think of when I think of the King of Pentacles? I think of like a father who's an accountant.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like a father who's an accountant who's like will tell you about, like, knows a lot about money and organizing it and investments and stuff. I actually have to. I think I have to go now at 6:54. I have to go. We haven't even gone
Okay.
to. We'll have to do another video too on
I
this.
know we still got 2 more suits. I think I'm going to stay
Yeah.
on and just flip
Yeah, and go
through
through
for
the
people. Yeah.
I
I
have
love
fun.
this, Amber, though. Thank you so much for
But-
doing this with me.
Thank you for doing this opening with me. I'm gonna go like have it next to me while I'm making dinner and everything. And Lisa, we love you. We think this deck is amazing, and we can't wait to see your book too. And we're gonna have to do like more on this deck. I think.
Right, definitely. When we get the book, we should do another.
Oh
Yeah.
And then we'll have it like longer. I won't have to go. Okay, everyone. I'll see you later. And bye, Jonathan. Thank you so much for having
Bye, Amber. Oh yeah.
me over. It was a nice visit. I went from
Yeah, I love it.
Hawaii. Really.
Just a quick trip to Maui, real quick.
Right. I'll see you later.
Bye, Amber. So now we're getting into swords. Here we have the Ace of Swords. Success, decisions. So many details. Okay. 2 of Swords, choices and indecision. I love how one sword's up, one sword's down there. And again, you get the astrological symbols in there, which is very cool. And elemental too. So I love this 3 of Swords. You still got the heart, but it's more stylized, which I like. And I love that there's like stars orbiting the whole thing. Sorrow and obstacles. Oh, very pretty. So this is the 4. We have recovery and rest. And I love how one sword is kind of crossing the other 3, just like there's 1 separate from the 3 in the RWS. So five, conflict, upheaval. It's very interesting how they're all perfectly balanced here. Take one out and the whole thing falls apart, right? Then we have 6, move on, new beginning. And there, the swords are woven like fabric almost. Seven, we have dishonesty and betrayal. So I have my headphones still in because my son is on a conference call just in the other room. I don't want to have to yell over it. Here we have 8 of Swords, restriction, trapped. I love that feeling of restriction that you still included, Lisa, how the swords themselves are wrapped in, it almost looks like barbed wire, actually. I know it's like orbiting stars, but nine, oh, I love this. So we have anxiety and worry, and you have like the 8 swords in one direction, and then the 9th kind of woven into the others, which gives that same feeling of the person sitting upright in the bed, right? Thank you, Jackie. Neem kind of beat you to it. I forgot she was still listening. So here we have 10, endings, change. I love how the 10 swords are almost like a fan. That's That's an amazing image there. Here we have page, contracts, information. It's very pretty. Here we have stress and truth for the Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. We have intellect and perfectionist. No wonder the Queen of Swords has been stalking me. I'm such a perfectionist. I love how the queens all have like a lotus blossom for a crown symbol. King of Swords. Assertive, logical. And our final. Oh, I see now, Lisa. I see the wands. So here's the wands, right? The Ace of Wands, soul purpose, life change. Here we have Two of Wands, partnership options. Very cool. I see now that that image in the Five of Pentacles is the wand, because this is what all your wands look like. So here we have Three of Wands, action, adventure. Four of Wands, freedom, creativity. Oh yes, everybody. Happy birthday, Jackie. I know it's midnight in the UK. So here we have Five of Wands, competition, debates. Again, you have that same kind of feeling that the Ten of Swords gave with the way the wands are fanned out like that. And there goes Apollo. We have Six of Wands, victory, good news. Seven of Wands, courage, challenge. Still have that wall of wands, right? Kind of reminiscent of the Nine of Swords with the one wand woven in between the others. Eight of Wands, news, travel. I love how the wands look like they're zipping off in different directions. Nine of Wands, defense, strength. Powerful imagery. Even though it's like abstraction, there's no people, I don't know, I feel like it'd be very easy to read with these. Ten of Wands, again, we get that fanned look, that feeling of grounding and burden. Just drop some of those wands, you'll feel better, trust me. Page of Wands, good news, courage. Knight of Wands, restless, fearless. So Lisa, I'm curious as to why you picked moths for the knights. Is there a particular reason? Queen, again, we have that lotus blossom as a crown. Queen of Wands, creativity, focus. King of Wands, inspiring, worldly. And then we are going to see the 2 extra cards. We have Goddess Ella and Goddess Joya, which I will have to wait until I get the book to read up on. Well, what I should have done is downloaded the PDF before I did this so I could look those up real quick. So the extras are 2 goddesses. Okay, so Lisa says that she did moths for the knights because of their determined drive towards light, which I love that, actually. That's very cool. So that is the Destiney deck. I just wanted to thank Amber. I know she's not here. I just want to thank her for coming on and doing this with me. This was a blast. And I look forward to getting Lisa's book to go with the deck, because it's not just a book. It's like a journal. There's pages to write in and exercises and spreads, and it looks pretty amazing too. And it's supposed to have the same kind of cover, right? That rose petal touch with that glinty lettering. So thank you, Lisa, for making this amazing deck. And thank you for being here for this live. And thank all of you guys for being here. If you can, please go support Lisa by ordering the deck and book on her current Kickstarter campaign. I already ordered the book through that campaign, and I look forward to getting it in. It was January, right, Lisa? So, does anyone have any questions or want to say anything before we go? I always like opening the floor. Oh, Jackie says that the book looks fabulous. Bye, Betsy. Mwah. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here, and aloha.